Cyprus Football, the passion, the thrill. The passion, the thrill. The stadiums roar, you can feel the chill. You can't feel a chill. The teams are ready, the battles will start. The battles will start with dreams of glory, they'll play with heart.
Kalimera, Kalispera, wherever time you're watching, this is Mappa. Stel is here, Thasso is here. We don't have loads and loads and loads to talk about tonight. But we do have stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you say we don't have loads, but it's heavy. What we do have is a heavy bunch of stuff.
Yes.
Or
rotation.
It's just fun. I'm just glad that I don't have to talk about my club for an hour again. Although
now you say
that. Yeah. However, before we dive into it, there's something above my head here. Do you see it? There's something above my head here.
Yes.
Hold on Instagram, it's here. On everywhere else, it's over here.
It's somewhere. Yes. So, boys and girls, we have a sponsor called Step Out AI. They are a wonderful piece of AI software where basically the user can put footage of a football game and the AI will look at all the players, create a profile for each and every player, give you heat maps, it will give you various diagrams, and it will give you an outlook on how well or how bad the player is performing. It shows you different tactical styles, any switches during the play, the minutes it occurred, and something I haven't mentioned before, you can actually click on certain parts of a game. So where a player might play a 30-yard pass, click it there, it appears. Voila! And they are our lovely sponsor. So thank you, Step Out AI. Thank you. And right on cue, Rock Axis is here as well. Come on.
Oh.
he's doing it.
Oh. Anyway. Let's get on with it, shall we? Let's jump right in. So, first things first. Let's have a little bit of a chat about Europe, shall we? Omonia basically continued their horrible week from last week, ruining my good time as well regarding the UEFA coefficient by throwing away a 1-0 lead in Croatia against AEK. So just to get everyone up to date first, originally Omonia lost the first leg versus AEK in Lefkosia 1-0. So they had a lot of work to do in Croatia, and they took the lead to equalise the game 1-1 in the first half with Tankovic getting a goal. Then the second half happened, and in particular...
No. Francis Uzoho happened.
And in particular, we must thank the whole nation of Cyprus, must thank Francis Uzoho for our UEFA coefficient staying exactly the same this week. So, very good. Thank you, Francis.
Yeah, cheers,
great
mate.
job.
Well done. Congratulations.
Great job. Yes.
Honestly.
Now, bad news for Omonia. Obviously, they're out. Bad news for Cyprus. That means we're only left with AEK in the Conference League last 16. We'll get to that in a minute. However, Stade Lausanne from Switzerland also got knocked out, and that was Switzerland's last team in Europe. And that basically all but confirms that Cyprus have got the 15th spot in the UEFA coefficients. 15th. So that means that in, not next season, but the season after, there will be 2 teams qualifying for the Champions League qualifiers from Cyprus. Cyprus is massive.
Yes. But can I just continue what I started in the post-game reaction to this?
You're gonna you started, so you'll finish.
I've had some time to reflect on this goalkeeper's mistakes. And the more I think about it, the more infuriated I become. Because with the first goal, you could say, bottom left-hand corner of your screen, you could say, maybe, his sight wasn't great. The defenders didn't block the shot, but his positioning was awful. And he even got a hand to it. The second goal, top right-hand corner, there are no excuses. You need to cut that ball out. But he did the worst possible thing, was palm it straight to a AEK player. In the bottom right-hand corner, you will see Francis Uzoho out of his goal. And
where's the goal? Where's the goal? Where's the goal? Stel.
He's 25 yards out. He can't see the goal. But because this is UEFA footage, I cannot show you the full video. But what you will see there is Francis Uzoho's right arm is out. And I can guarantee you, I can tell you this, I promise you, that he was actually waving his arm low as if to say, leave it with me, to Balkovets. And Balkovets was like, okay, I trust you. Stupid. Balkovets, sorry, mate, this isn't on you. It's on him. This guy is a problem. He's a problem. And as I said, if you're playing Scrabble, Francis Uzoho is 29 points. And those 29 points is what he will cost us in the league. And he cost us too the other day. I'm not going to go into it. But on a final note, for those still watching, top left-hand corner, that is Tankovic's face. That is his face when he saw that happen. Say less. Say less.
Before we move off Tankovic's face there, just if you can bring it back up.
Put it back, yeah.
Now, before Tankovic moved to Omonia, he was going bold.
Oh, here we go. Well, where are we going with this?
Oh, I'm just saying that there must be a lot of libasma where he's gone.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
Very good.
Yes, yes. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Very good.
Thank you.
Very good.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen, for me, it was a pretty decent campaign on the whole.
Yep.
But what it is, it's the manner in which we lost. We're a goal up. And he throws it away.
Well, I mean, you say he throws it away, but if he did throw it away instead of just palm it or punch it.
Okay. Mr. Funny Man. Mr. Funny Man. Okay, yeah. He's drank his funny juice tonight. Yeah. All right. He's drank his gummy berry juice and he's bouncing all over the place.
But yeah, well, listen, I'm digging in because my UEFA coefficients, man. I don't get my memes. My memes don't go out. I can't.
Yeah, cheers, Francis.
Yeah.
Cheers. I hope you're watching the Man United game tonight, Francis. I hope you're watching the Man United game because all you seem to do is tweet about Man United, you fucking weirdo. Sorry.
Coming from a Man United fan as well. So
well, yeah, but this is it. I'm not even bloody watching the game. I've got priorities, because Cyprus Football is massive. It's bigger than Man United. So fuck off, Francis.
Anyway, before we implode and dig into Mr. Uzoho any further, how about we move to the Brodathlima instead? So
yes,
a little bit.
Yes. Fuck Francis Uzoho. Right, and we shall go to the PAP, where Anorthosis beats Paralini by 3 goals to 0. Sensi from the spot, Lopez from the spot, and Kiko, my guy, my good friend Kiko. I love the guy, man. With a lovely free kick with that left foot. I missed that left foot. Comfortable victory for Anorthosis. Camoranesi is a happy boy. But that's all. There was something that occurred at full time involving Camoranesi. And just for the benefits of those that didn't watch it, here's a bit of humor to lighten the mood.
Good evening. Coach?
Oh, this is strong.
Coach, can you hear us?
Αλλού.
Μάλλον ίσως έχουμε κάποιο θέμα με τον coach. Θα μας ακούει.
Adrien. Hello.
Hello. Is it me you're looking for? I'm not going to carry on because we're going to get a copyright strike. Lionel Richie's going to be like, "That's my voice."
You sound.
Yeah,
it's uncanny.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So Mr. Camoranesi is too strong.
Yes. Now we should also note that Cablenet did put out an apology after the game because there were some issues with the broadcasting during the game as well. There was the commentator or one of the side commentators just mentioned.
Touchline reporter.
Yeah, I think what he was making. I think he was making a joke off mic that got picked up by the hot mic.
Yes.
That basically said that Vukic was MVP for the game, even though he'd come off the bench like for the last minute or so.
He came on in the 90th minute, and it was said in like the 93rd. Vukic MVP.
Yeah. So I mean, the reason why I bring it up is obviously Rockax has put it up in the comments there. Yeah. So yeah, there's it's a live situation. Things happen, don't they? And obviously, we're here to pick up the fallout.
Of course.
Especially when an apology goes out.
Yeah,
an apology goes out.
You're right. Was there any need for them to issue an apology?
I don't think so, man. Things happen when it's live. There's what's the meme from the guy from Fox News? He goes, "Fuck it, we'll do it live," and it's been broadcast.
Yeah.
So things like that happen. There's also that famous thing with John Prescott, where he's talking about something. I don't know if you've seen this. He's talking about something, and he goes, "Oh, I'll proper fuck that up. Can we start again?" And then the guy who's interviewing him says, "We're actually live," and you see both of them just go. You can see both their buttholes clench.
Yeah, clenching. Yeah,
from the cringe. So it happens. It happens to the best of them. It happens to the worst of them. What you got to do is, if you're us, you just go and you get on with it.
Yeah. Hey,
that's it.
Yeah, that is pretty much it. So in terms of the game itself, one-way traffic as expected.
Yeah. I mean, look, Anorthosis Talker over on X, I think, pointed it out very succinctly. If you're scoring 2 penalties and another goal in the 93rd minute or whatever Kiko's goal was, then you're not exactly playing your best. The hell was that?
Francis was coming for you.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
Francis is coming for you.
Did you hear that as well?
I heard it. Yeah.
What was that? Anyway, yeah.
I thought you dropped a pen or something.
No, I don't know what happened.
It's Francis Ozoha banging on your window.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault for the coefficient.
Somebody
you got to blame Aris. Aris is the problem.
Somebody edit him in there.
Well, we got Grok now.
so yeah. Anyway, 3 goals. The goals don't necessarily belie the quality of the game. Obviously, 2 penalties and the free kick really, really late on. But Anorthosis get the win, and that's the important thing for the team. It does good for their confidence, the clean sheet as well, although Baralimni, bless them, they're trying. Bless them, they're trying. And
yes.
Yeah. And
also
now,
trying their best to clear people out as well, aren't they?
I was going to say, and they're going to have to try even harder because they've got rid of one of their strikers. This is the man from the Georgian barrio.
No.
Zurab Museliani.
This is so sad.
Zurab
This
Museliani.
is so sad.
Now you'll note
man.
on screen for people watching, it doesn't say Zurab. It says Zura.
Zura the Tsura.
Yeah. But anyway, mistakes are made. It's fine. Now,
But do you think that's because they call him that for short?
what? They remove one letter from his name.
Well, I guess. Maybe he came and he goes, "You call me Zura."
I guess. Anyway.
I mean, if we'd have known they called him that, we'd have had more fun with this.
Yes, exactly. I mean, it's literally goat, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. We could have done Zura the goat and it would have worked. Zura the
Exactly.
Tsura.
Yes.
We could have done memes
exactly.
and everything. We
Could
could have
have
done
had
that Drake meme. You know, we're doing that.
Yes.
Adere, we missed out on a fucking
It-
treat.
it-
Cheers, Baralimni. Thank you.
Yeah.
Happy
Thanks.
birthday.
Thanks. In the meantime, let me do some stats. Signed for January last year, 26-year-old striker has 7 goals and 7 assists in 40 games, which isn't bad considering you're playing for Paralimni.
Yeah.
Now, he's gone and signed for Dilagori in Georgia. So
Yep.
yeah, there you go.
Yep. And do you want to know who the Dilagori head coach is? Do you want to guess?
It's not, is it? Is it?
No.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, is it Canadi?
For the... Huh?
I was going to say, is it Canadi? Is it going for him again?
No. It's
okay.
for the Greek football enthusiasts.
Oh,
Yes. Diego Longo. He was the assistant coach of BAUK when they won the league a few years ago. Okay.
listen, Cyprus is massive. Greece is fine. Yeah, that's going to get a lot of views crossed off there. But anyway.
Well, we got 111 people watching live according to this, and that includes X and Instagram. So,
Hi, guys.
hi.
Anyway.
Hi.
We got the next one?
Yeah. Yes. Let's go. Let's go to the next one. And the next game is Omonia and Apollon. They won, didn't they? They beat Ethnico by 1-0. Monaco with the winner. Seems to be a pretty decent signing now. And that's our mate Juicy Yusi with a lovely hairstyle. I'll put that in there just for the hair. Look at that. Look at that.
What the hell?
Come on. I just left it in there for the hair.
That ain't juicy. That's dry. That's
Ganja
dry.
Yusi. What are you talking about? It's Ganja Yusi. Me smoke the reefer boy. Me sit on the bench and watch the football. Give me the ball. Idiot boy. Big bumper claps me for busting on my head.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh.
Gymnastic. No, the pussy dead.
Oh man. I don't have a hoodie. I don't have a hoodie, but
Listen, I'm from North London, man. I grew up with fucking, spent time in Northumberland Park. Allow me. Can't help it. Oh, we used to watch Desmond's as well. Desmond's was wicked, I tell you. Anyway, the people are going to be so fucking confused.
Yeah.
They'll be so confused. What is he talking about?
Anyway,
yes,
Yusi's got some interesting hair. That's what we're talking about.
But after we did that AI video, he's probably going to take the braids out now.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Either that or he's going to proper lean into it.
Yeah.
He's going to show up. He's going to show up next game with red eyes and just.
Well, you know why that shot wasn't on target? Because the braids were on too tight.
Ah, yep. Yeah. That's what it is.
But yeah, is there anything we can talk about this game? It was a bit of a shit show, to be honest.
Not really. Yeah, I mean, we're just wasting time now. But yeah, Monaco has been a good signing for Omonia and Apollon since January.
Yeah,
he's doing well for him.
Absolutely. And I've been impressed with how quick he's got used to Cypriot football.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. All right, well done. Another win for Sacha.
Yes.
And everything seems to be rosy with Apollon right now.
Yeah.
They're flying
Long may
high.
Continue, I guess. Yeah.
Flying high. Anyway, let's go to the next game. And you know what this means, Tasso?
Oh.
Aha, gotcha, bitch. Akrita lost 3-1 to Krasava and Mislav. What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, what's he doing? But I'll tell you what, my mate and your mate both fucked up in this one. Chipak picked up a red card for punching the ball.
Oh my God.
The 10 men pulled level through Cheryshev, and then our correspondent, Patrick Lipsky, made it 2-1 with 15 minutes to go before it was wrapped up by Mr. Bar from the spots. A victory for Krasava, and I don't know why the goalkeeper did that. That's not a VAR sign. That's a circle referee. Sorry. Sorry.
Careful.
I didn't put the separator like an idiot boy. You know. So yeah. Cracking win for Krasava away from home. Zinono strike. Come on, Mislav, you should be saving that, bro. And the funny thing is, I was talking to Mislav after the Uzoho incident on Thursday, and lo and behold, he fucked up at the weekend, and another goalkeeper fucked up at the weekend, but we're going to talk about that in a bit. So it's almost as if the Uzoho juju affected the goalkeepers. Yeah,
I mean, before this game as well, I think it was to you. I said the only Aris goalkeeper who seems to be performing at the moment is Satro, and then he goes and does that afterwards.
Brate, what the fuck's wrong with you? Honestly.
Oh dear.
Killing me.
But yeah,
goalkeepers are killing me now. I was in the goalkeepers union. Now I want to quit.
Just one more additional thing, because as you said, he's my friend. So
yes.
I've spent the last 3 years saying specifically that I'd prefer to have a cardboard cutout of Isam Chebak in defense rather than Isam Chebak. And he proves it. He proves it once again. Gets himself sent off. His team 1-0 down. And they're down to 10 men. They end up winning 3-1.
So what are you trying to say? They played better without him?
Yeah. They played better with a cardboard cutout version of him.
He said they're not me, Sam.
Listen. There's a reason why he blocked me. And the reason why he blocked me 3 years ago was because of that specific thing. The exact thing. That's exactly what I said. So.
Good win for Krasava.
Good win for Krasava, yes. It helps them out a lot, and it gives them a lot of confidence against the teams closest to them, rather than getting results against Aris and Apollon, who they won't be playing in the second phase.
Group B is going to be fun.
Oh yeah, the Group B party is going to be.
Need to do a video for that as well. Anyway, let's move on to the next game, where you obviously know what's coming now because.
Entre humo, bengalas y multas al final, el fútbol nos quema, nos hace cantar. Las gradas arden con fuego y color. Los jueces reparten sanciones sin pudor. Corrupción en la sombra, rumores que van, pero el alma del hincha no se puede comprar. Esto es maldad, pasión sin parar, drama eterno infierno que no va a terminar. Entre risas, escándalos y verdad brutal, el fútbol de Chipre es un carnaval.
So, Thasso, I'll leave this one down to you.
El fútbol de Chipre es un carnaval. And the biggest circus in Cyprus showed up at the Alpha without any fans, because there were no away fans were allowed for APOEL in this game. And yeah, the team continues to give me heart palpitations, despite looking comfortable for a lot of the game. Mancini scored his first goal for the club, stayed like that until half time. Then I'll bring on Luther Singh, and almost straight away, Leonatel scores the equalizer with that free kick. Obanya got APOEL back in the lead, basically from kickoff. And then Drazic thought he finished the game off in the 81st minute, but APOEL, being APOEL, likes to give us a bit of a heart attack at the end of the game. The stupidest penalty you could have seen to concede. I mean, what the hell? What the hell?
I know what it was, though. It's Capoeira gone wrong.
Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Yeah.
Yes.
So we concede the penalty. Sergio Conceição rifles it in. So it makes the last few minutes a bit tense. But APOEL get the win, which confirms their place in their top 6 and basically confirmed AEL not in the top 6.
Boo. Everyone, boo in the chat. Go boo.
Yeah.
Boo.
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 Why are you booing me? I'm right. Anyway, see, Ruslan's not here.
Conveniently,
Ruslan's not here. But I'm sure he would have something to complain about the refereeing performance once again, because that's what we do when our teams play shit. We blame the ref.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that's the game. We were good for the win, I think. A lot of huffing and puffing from AEL, but we somehow managed to keep them at bay for most of the game, scoring 3 goals.
Bellet should have saved that free kick. I'm sorry.
He should have. He should have saved the free kick. I think there's more to say about Ochoa and his goalkeeping.
Oh, listen, we do this every week. We do this every week.
We do. What? We have to, right? He's there and he's playing first team football because he's trying to get to the World Cup for Mexico.
Yep.
If he keeps putting performances like that, he's going to be watching it like the rest of us at home.
On tele.
On tele. What are you going to do?
Well, listen, it's goalkeeping fuck-ups, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not letting this go. I'm sorry. He's giving me PTSD.
Yep. A lot of the goalkeepers this week have not put in their shifts.
Anyway. Your team, a little bit of news that broke today, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Because the Somadio had its general meeting today. And some things came out of this general meeting. I'll just do the cliff notes because we've got the big thing to talk about later on. We've got a speech from the Somadio president, Kyriakos Zivanaris, who, within all the unity and difficulty platitudes, we're all in this together.
I thought that was Woody Allen for a second.
Yeah, me too. I was going to be like, Epstein? Anyway. So Kyriakos, I can't work Epstein into Zivanaris, sorry. But anyway, he provided some input into the Somadio's decision regarding the Brazilian investment. Hopefully you can hear the inverted commas in my speech there. But yeah, so the club was faced with a situation that you all know. The company brought a proposal, and we were told that if it was not signed, the viability of APOEL would be jeopardized. On our own initiative, we contacted the investors' representatives directly. When we were called upon to sign the document, our position was clear. This document could not be put up for approval. The proposal was not about investment, but about borrowing. The legal issues were obvious. Long-term sustainability was not assured, which is the exact opposite for what Pedridis was saying regarding the deal when he did his little statement once he handed in his resignation at APOEL. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? I think that's funny.
I'm not saying anything. Listen. You said the E name, and it got me. It got me. So
hey, you're the one mentioning Woody Allen. Anyway,
I just said he looked like him. I didn't say he behaved like him.
Anyway, on the accumulated debts. So debts, because there's a capital B in that for bastards. Anyway, the biggest criticism we received was that we saw the debt growing. As president of the association, I take responsibility for how the company's finances turned out. That's an interesting thing.
Hold on. This is what I need us to discuss right now.
Okay. Fun.
Question.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So when the Mushroom King was in charge of the, I don't know, I guess the kingdom, he said that he was responsible for.
Yeah,
your eyes are red, boy.
Yeah, I know. Anyway,
you ain't been sleeping lately. This APOEL situation is fucking you up, right? So where was Woody the whole time?
Well, that's a very good question, isn't it? Because as I've spoken about many times over the last 3 years, why isn't the Somadio doing anything about the unpaid fees that the company has to pay the Somadio? Because in the deal with the Somadio, the company has to pay a certain amount of money for the licensing of the APOEL name. And if the company does not pay the fees for licensing the APOEL name, then the deal becomes null and void, and the Somadio can take the club away from the company. So yeah. Now, there was also an announcement. Oh yeah, sorry. So following his speech, the board, including him, announced that it would resign, and elections to the Somadio board will be held in May.
In May.
Yeah.
In May. So I know we're moving ahead, but is there a chance that the little rumor that we heard could be more than just a rumor? We'll talk about the rumor afterwards, because you know what I'm referring to. But just for now, do you think that rumor is more than just,
I
smoke?
I would welcome that rumor. I don't think it'd be at the Somadio, though. It would be at the company. And I think
there's.
Anyway, before we get to that, I've got to get through the rest of this. So there was also an announcement relating to a joint committee between the Somadio and the company to find the required investment that they need, which Aris who's the new president of the APOEL company, had some things to say. Now, the current obligations of the company are at 43 million euros. Fodil revealed that the club has to find 6.1 million euros to finish the season from January until May. The sale of Marius Corbu to Ferencvaros made a big dent in that, but there's still approximately 4 million to find, which a significant amount of that has already been secured, apparently. So what that means is that 43 million euro number, that's going to go, it's going to go up. It's going to go up a little bit, because how do you secure a significant amount of the money that you need to find without calling in the Sommadio to discuss the investment of the approximately 4 million euros you need to find? How do you do that? It's an interesting question, isn't it? Very interesting question. Now, anyway, at least that's happening, right? So Madio's resigning, which means there's even more of the people that were the problem to begin with. It means that they're going. In the meantime, a framework has been announced on how the club is going to get out of the hole it finds itself. I love going back to these fucking pillars. Anyway, 1, there will be an investor search. 2, substantial financial contributions from prominent APOEL supporters. 3, active participation from the club's fan base. And 4, a supervisory role for the association to ensure transparency and proper governance. Now, number 2 and number 3, they're a problem, because how many times has APOEL, public limited company, said that they were going to ask rich fans to dive into their pockets, and also, the initiatives like that online ticket mess, or the raffle for the apartment that ended up being illegal, so that got swept under the carpet and no one won. Yeah. So nothing new.
The car.
Yeah. So the solutions, the new solutions that are being proposed are exactly the same as the ones that haven't worked for the last 3 years, which is great. I fucking love it. Yes.
Neuralizer.
We learn nothing. We learn absolutely nothing. Yes. We're doomed to repeat ourselves over and over and over again until the debt goes all the way around and just eats itself. Anyway, that's the Sommadio. That's the fucking circus this week. Domera litero iconico sold out. Yeah, that one exactly.
Sorry.
Regeneration.
So, are we done with your mob?
Yeah, let's move on, please.
Let's move on. Yes, good idea. All right, on to the next, where it was a thriller at the Alpha Mega. Montnor gave Ari the lead against Buffalo, but Vanna Alves with an absolute clanger, passing the ball to Anderson to make it 1-1. But in injury time, Gomes thought that he won it, but David Luiz won a penalty. Moments later, up stepped Anderson Silva to make it 2-2, a point apiece. Ari haven't won since God knows how long. Buffalo are still in the shit. And an entertaining game, albeit second half, but I don't know who would be happier. Maybe Buffalo because they got the goal in added time, but it means nothing for either of them. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
nothing.
It was. Yeah, it basically keeps both the clubs in limbo, because if one of them had lost that game, then there was going to be some hell to pay for somebody, right? At the moment, because it finished equal, that means that there's both the teams are kind of stuck in this limbo. So, yeah, Pafos fans are still calling for Celades' head, but it's not a negative result, really. You know, the away game against a team that's also supposedly supposed to be challenging for titles in Europe. Whereas Aris have now drawn the last 3 games, conceding woes, and they haven't won in 7 games. The last game they won was versus Achna on the 17th of January. So there you go. Yeah. It's not looking great for either team. Yeah.
Well, there might be a bit of positive news, so I don't know if this is in your notes, but Ari have been linked with a winger from Neftchi Baku, Murad Mamadov. He's from Azerbaijan. He's 19 years old. Apparently, he's like really good. That's all I know.
Okay.
That's all I've seen. But just what Ari need, another winger.
I was going to say.
They haven't got enough of them.
Yeah, they definitely don't have enough of those to go around. So yeah.
Well, Mayan Bella left, so they need a replacement. But you know, they've got McCausland, and they've got Semedo, and they've got Montnor, and they've got.
Hold on, McCausland's only on loan.
Well, you know.
So they'll need to replace him as well.
Well, let's see. Let's see. You never know. There might be a change of the guard. Ari, for we know, in the summer, it might be a complete. I'm not saying anything else because I don't want to stoke up the fire, but whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Going back to Bafor, defensively in that game was a bit shocking. A lot of players that should know better that were very static against Aris's forward line, which we know has the pace and strength to cause problems. So the fact that they didn't do anything with that was a problem. And like Rokak says, that they had plenty of chances, but the finishing was not great.
Well, you know why Buffer's defending wasn't great? Because they were missing someone.
Derek. Yeah.
Makes a big difference, man.
It does
make a big difference. Anyway, got nothing else to add.
Nope.
Move on?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, my goodness. So this is where the fun begins. So, Olympiacos held AEK to a 1-1 draw. Olympiacos took the lead 2 minutes before half-time through a free kick from Tavares. But Saborit equalised. It ended 1 apiece. AEK huffed and puffed. But the only people that huffed, puffed, and blew the house down were the AEK ultras. Because you know what they say, be careful what you wish for. Well, they made a wish. They made a big wish. But the problem is, the back end of that wish came true, not the front end. And what happened, Tasso? What happened?
Well, so straight after the match, like almost the final whistle blew, and as soon as that whistle blew, AEK president Andreas Karabatakis handed in his notice with the shortest statement possible without just effing and blinding everyone. And his statement was, after the reactions of the people I saw and the ingratitude, today is my last day at AEK.
Remember last week when their statement was, we're not ungrateful, and we said, you are. Mr. Karabataki said,
there you go.
You are.
Yeah. Again,
ingrates.
We agree with him. You know, they were like, oh yeah, we're all for success and stability, but we want the title. We want the title. We want the title. The title. Give me the title. Give me the title. So yeah, despite the fact that, you know, when Karabatakis took over, the club was very close to folding. He sorted out their debts, built them a state-of-the-art stadium, won them the cup twice, got them into the later stages of Europe twice, and by keeping everything financially solid, the club was making money every year. Now, Andras Karabadagis is gone. So,
well, didn't he say it's a golden role? If they can find someone that can win AEK the league, then find him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I'm with him. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I'm with him.
Yeah, exactly. And
look at this. Look at this from Rockets. Top 3, 7 out of 12 years. Play in Europe for 10 out
10
of
out of
12.
12.
Beat Crystal Palace. 2 cups, 2 super cups. Probably the best financials out of every cup. Karabadagis sucks. Club.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. Karabadagis sucks. I like that. The SpongeBob. Yeah.
It's unbelievable. It is. Anyway,
this is a prime example as to why don't listen to the majority of Cypriot football fans. No disrespect, yeah, but we see this with every club, right? Most fans think they know everything and they sack this coach and this player's shit and blah blah blah, whatever. We've done it ourselves, but at least we're rational in our reasoning. This is just mental. This is absolutely mental. And again, do you know what? What they've done, they've got the gas canister, they've got the petrol, they've poured it all over the fucking club, and they've lit it themselves. They set fire to their own club. Ghana Bathum, man. I'm sorry. Got no sympathy whatsoever what happens to this club from now on. None whatsoever. No. Anyway, sorry.
So the president's gone. Now, following that, an official announcement was released, and basically the whole board of directors is walking away from the club following Karabadagi out.
Craig David.
Yeah, walking away. Anyway, and then the day after, the club brings out another announcement confirming that a couple of months after he signed a contract extension until 2028, Javi Roca is also gone. And then today, so this is all in the space of 2.5, 3 days. Today, another announcement from AEK announcing that Imanol Idiakes is also gone. So the head coach is gone as well.
And you know what that means? Because whenever a head coach goes, it only means one thing.
Here we go again, it's another day, another manager's out, he couldn't stay. The ink's still wet on that brand new deal, but in Cyprus change is all too real. Oh, another manager is out. It's no surprise we scream and shout. Last season, 18, the year before was more. In this revolving door, who's keeping score?
I was not expecting the wave at the end. Oh, Stel, brilliant, beautiful stuff.
I knew you'd appreciate that.
I
knew you'd appreciate it. So Thasso, managerial casualty number 14, with 4 away from last season's tally of 18. I'm so excited.
And you thought we weren't going to get there.
I honestly didn't. You never know. You never know.
We were saying Idiakes was probably one of the safest jobs, because of how well he was doing in Europe and the rest of it.
This is Mappa.
This is Mappa. Oh.
It's mad, but it's beautiful at the same time.
It really is.
Okay, what are your thoughts on the situation? What are your thoughts?
What are my thoughts?
As you know what, you thought your club was in the shit.
Oh my god! Listen. My club is in the shit for a valid reason, right? The people at the top with the financial mismanagement completely ruined the place. We had so much success over such a large period of time, and instead of investing that success, that cash properly into building up the team, looking at the new stadium, looking up the infrastructure, doing everything properly, we instead decided to spaff it all up the wall and keep spaffing it up the wall until it ran out. And then it ran out, and then we kept doing it again and again and again and again. AEK have done the exact opposite of that. The exact opposite. The stability, Europe year after year, they've started to win trophies now. The next step is obviously to go for the league, and they would have kept pushing to win the league every year. For me, I was saying, I said at the beginning of this season that I probably put my money on AEK if I was betting, and up to a certain point, it was looking like AEK were going to catch. They were keeping up as much as they could with Omonia up to a certain point, and then all of a sudden it's just blasted up, fallen apart, and absolute shit show. Absolute shit show.
Can you imagine Da Vinci? He paints the Mona Lisa and he sees it, and it's there, and he's like, "This is beautiful. This is great." And then he just gets a tin of red paint and just chucks it over and says, "Fuck this shit for a life." This is what their fans have done. But I tell you what, though, I've got to give credit to Xavi Roca and Idiakes, because what they've done, they've stayed loyal to Karabadagi.
Mm-hmm.
They stayed loyal to him. They're like, well, wherever he goes, we're going to go. If he goes, we go. And do you know what? That is a breath of fresh air.
Well,
for me, anyway.
Like when the AEK fans kicked off, I can't remember if it was last season or the season before. And they were asking for Xavi Roca to be sacked. Karabadakis also came out and said, if Xavi Roca goes, I go as well. So, it's both ways. And there it is.
It's mad.
Mm-hmm.
Your count on trophies is wrong for AEK. Oh yeah, 5 championships. Yeah.
Let's not. I already spoke about that.
That's old man's gonna be on the phone soon.
Yeah. My dad, the Bezoborigo fan, yeah. And only Bezoborigo. I said to him, "Why aren't you following AEK?" And he goes, "No, there's too much. There's too much green in that. There's too much yellow and green. No, I'm all right, thanks."
I was about to say your dad was one of the ultras.
Yeah.
But well, listen, as if it couldn't get any more of a shit show. They've been linked with a new head coach. And look who it is. Bottom left-hand corner of your screen. We thought we'd got rid of him. He's like Ketspire. Like Ketspire.
I don't get it. I don't get it. He's okay. He won the title, but he's proven to be a problem. He's a problem. He's a problem. He's gonna ruin team cohesion. He's an aggressive man who complains about everything. I don't get it. I don't get it. Everywhere he goes, he falls out with the people who have hired him, then says that they're the problem and it's not him. And I've always been a brilliant, beautiful man, and I've got nothing but bad things to say about everybody else around me. If everyone is the arsehole, you're the arsehole.
Well, look, we need to just let's just sidestep a little bit, right? And if we look at AEK's season as a whole, with the exception of 2026, because it's been a disastrous 2026 so far, right? Their season has been pretty decent. Decent. Not being great, but it's been decent. You're talking about the European run. They're in the top 6, so there's still a chance they could get into Europe next season. So it hasn't been a complete disaster. All right, they're out of the cup, fine. I get it. But what they've achieved up until now has been pretty decent, okay? And let's not forget, they've had a hell of a lot of injuries recently.
Yep.
Okay? And what I will say is a lot of people are going to be pointing the finger at someone like Sotiri Rossi, who's the fitness coach. There's only so much the guy can do. There's only so much he can do. It's not his fault that these players are dropping like flies. Okay, you can blame the management, you can blame the coaching staff. There's a lot of faults, but let's not forget they have had a long ass season. Okay, and Buffalo have had a long ass season. They've had injuries. Omonia, we're now getting injuries, long ass season. Okay, it happens.
Yep.
So the results haven't been great, admittedly, right? But you need to put things into context. And context is very, very key in this situation and in most situations.
Yes.
So once again, these AEK fans that have forced everyone out of the club, for what purpose? For what reason? What do they know that
they want to win the title? They want to win.
But what I'm saying is, what do they think that forcing Garapataki out means that there's going to be a massive Russian investor, or do they think that there's going to be, I don't know, a massive change in their fortunes, that these guys were the problem? These guys created what you have there.
There's going to be someone who will go to the club, spaff a load of money up the wall, win a title, and then completely ruin the club inside and out.
Yeah.
There it is. Simple stuff.
Yeah. Well, good question, Rockax. Who are they going to blame in May when they end 5th? Well, they can only blame themselves. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm sure there's a lot of AEK fans that are absolutely fuming with the actions of the people that caused all of this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there are. And I have sympathy for those people because they're the ones that see sense. I'm getting riled up and it's not even my team. I should be pleased that this is happening.
Yep.
I should be pleased because it's one less team to worry about in the playoffs. And my other question, Tasso, and we haven't even mentioned this, what about the players? Because these are the guys that have been brought in by Javi Roca. He's the guy that sold them the dream, so to speak.
Yeah.
Everyone in that squad. Everyone.
A dream of stability as well. It's stability, a stable employment place compared to, you know, what other places are like. That's not quite there anymore, is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
Oh well. Oh well. Anyway. What are we gonna do? Just wait for Ricardo Pinto to come up and make them finish 5th. And then he'll blame everybody else for it.
Well, listen, that is if he's in the dugout, you know?
No, yeah. If he get hide Yannagi's Kaz. Hide him.
Well, look,
wherever he is, hide him.
As if the AEK Anorthosis matches aren't fiery enough, you know? My guy's going to go back to the Papadopoulos and he's going to see that fucking security guard. Huh? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Although, have you seen AEK security guard? The guy with the beard?
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine Sapinto trying to stop him from blocking him off?
Oh.
Nah, mate. Nah, Sapinto's going to take one look at him like, nah, okay. He's going to keep me on the... Yeah. Anyway. Shall we move on?
Let's go. Let's do the thing.
Let's go. And finally, Omonia were held to a 1-1 draw against Apollon. Rodriguez giving Apollon the league lead. A lovely strike from 30 yards out. Although Francis Uzoho, you need to be saving that. I'm sorry, but you know, it's Francis Uzoho. But not long after, Ryan Mayer, who gave the ball away for the goal, atoned for his error, giving an assist to Tankovic. Lovely finish there. It ended 1 apiece, but Omonia had a goal disallowed for handball. And Thasso, you're probably going to disagree with me on this, but I'm not sure why it was given because I've slowed it down in the next one. Mayer's actually headed the ball onto his arm, and under normal circumstances, that should have been given.
Have you got
under the
angle?
rules? No, I don't have another angle.
Because that's not really conclusive.
Well, you know, that's all that we had to work with, unfortunately.
Well, I can't really, like you said, I can't really agree with you there because we don't. If that's the only angle we've got, it doesn't really, like when you see the path of the ball, it doesn't look like it changes when it goes between hair and arm. But Maybe a different angle probably shows a bit of deflection, but you can't really see that much deflection there.
Well, it took them 5 minutes to decide. So clearly, the Polish guy in the VAR was spot on. But listen, it is what it is. For me, I would have taken that, given our run of form, given the injuries, given the. I mean, look, a lot of our players were running off fumes, to be honest. And when you got a team that has won the last 11 games coming to your backyard, high on confidence, especially with Uzoho in goal, and to equalise pretty much straight after we go a goal behind. And listen, I'd have taken that before the game. So really and truly, and what I found a little bit frustrating, but annoying, was listening to Marquez's comments at full time where he says, "Oh, it wasn't a fair result. We should have won the game." I'm like, mate, you had one shot yourself, which went over the bar. Thomas had a shot that was blocked from Koulibaly. There was the goal. And in the second half, I think Weisbeck had a shot that went wide, and there was a shot that was straight at Uzoho. I'm thinking, well, what did you create to make you think that you deserved to win the game? Unless you thought you were playing for Omonia, because we had the better chances. So again, it's this, they're riding a crest of a wave. They're frustrated because they didn't win the game. They probably thought they were going to win because obviously we're on our knees at the moment. And it's just sour grapes. So that's why I did an AI video of him kicking the ball at a kid with an ice cream.
Yeah, I saw that. Now, this is where Losada is going to prove whether or not he's a good coach or not, isn't he? Because win after win after win's all well and good, but what happens when you don't win? Are they going to fall off now, or are they going to go back to winning? What's the plan here?
Well, who've they got next? They've got APOEL, haven't they? APOEL next, and then Anorthosis before the playoffs.
Well, there you go.
And to be honest, Anorthosis tend to step up recently against the bigger teams. With this coach, anyway.
So this is going to be the time to test Mr. Losada. I mean, I want them to do well because Omonia winning the title's not for me, thanks. But it also makes things a bit more interesting. We don't want Omonia running away with it completely. We want a little bit of drama. If we can have just a little bit of drama, that'd be good for content purposes. Yes. No.
But we've had enough drama for one show, haven't we?
Yeah. Not today. Enough drama for today. No.
Anyway, let's bring up the league table, shall we? Because
let's do it.
My team remains top of the league, 6 points clear. 6 points clear. But you can do the rest of the league, Tasso. You don't need to mention my team because you don't want to mention my team as top of the league. So I've just said that my team are top of the league, 55 points.
Very good.
6 points clear.
Very good.
Happy days for me. And you can carry on with the rest of them. I see your team is somewhere down there. I don't know whereabouts they are. I can't even see them.
Very good. Yeah. So Apollon are in second with 49 points. AEK are in third with 47. Pafos are in fourth with 45. APOEL are in fifth with 42. Aris are in sixth with 40. APOEL are in seventh with 33. Omonia and Apollon are in eighth with 31. Anorthosis are in 9th with 28. Akritas are in 10th with 26. Digenis Ipsona, Eni, Vede Grasava, Freedom 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 are in 11th with 25 points. Olympiacos are in 12th with 25 points. Achnar in 13th with 23 points. And Paralimni are in 14th place with the point. So there you go.
The point.
I
mean, that, look, as much as we can laugh about it, that is pretty pathetic.
That's really bad. There's no one in any of the top leagues in Europe that have less points than Paralimni. It's Paralimni and Shkupi who have 1 point.
Scoopy.
Yeah.
Scoopy the shit. Scoopy up the shit.
Scoopy up the shit.
Yes.
And spread it to Paralimni. But yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's it for the Brothers Lima. However, as always, there's a bit of a sideshow.
Of course. And shall we begin with the biggest sideshow of them all?
Let's do it. There he is, old Turtle Head. The court case. So, yes, we waited. With bated breath. We held our breath to find out the news about George Gumas and his court case, because that was supposed to be announced on the Thursday morning.
Mm-hmm.
So we get to Thursday morning, and what we got instead was a postponement. So yes, George Gumas has been granted postponement in his court case until May, and he also posted the €100,000 bail required for the 25 different charges against him. 25.
Well, it's not Man City territory, but
it's not.
But it's gone on for longer, so I guess
5
you know.
Charges. 25.
It's like the 12 days of Christmas, but just over double.
So now we have to wait until May.
Well, it's not that far, to be honest. I mean, we've waited long enough. I mean, when did that 6,000 document? I mean, when did we speak about that? It was 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Oh my God.
2 years ago.
Oh my God. Yeah, when that Mustaga went on telly and basically rendered all that documentation basically useless by talking about it publicly. But yeah. Anyway, yes, so 25. As Costas says, Donatello.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's that one.
Yeah. Next one. There we go.
Hey,
our friends over at PAS. Go on.
No, I was gonna let you do it. You do it.
You're gonna let me do it? Oh my goodness. Now you put me on the spot because I need to find the fucking notes. Oh, wonderful. Hold on.
Don't look at my notes. I've just put past corner.
No. I've got the notes somewhere here. One second. Oh, for crying out loud, still. Okay. So, PASP released a statement yesterday on the women's national team, and they were talking about the official friendly match against the Faroe Islands, which ended in a 1-1 draw. Now, they said, unfortunately, the fixture once again highlighted an issue of unequal treatment at the expense of our international players. Specifically, the CFA did not arrange for the squad to stay in a hotel from the previous day. The international players travelled directly to the Sagi. Now, the question is simple and clear. When the men's national team plays an official friendly, do the players arrive at the stadium just 3 hours beforehand without assembling at a hotel? Without the basic standards of professional preparation? Everyone knows the answer. And this leads to the next crucial question. Does this not constitute discriminatory treatment against our women internationals? This coming Saturday, the women's national team will play their first official match in the qualification phase for the 2027 Women's World Cup against Romania. Our internationals represent Cyprus with a national emblem on their chest and deserve preparation conditions worthy of their mission. However, the stance of the CFA does not align with the level of respect and professionalism that should be shown towards the national team. Furthermore, as is the case with the men's national team, we expected to see the players' names printed on the back of the shirts as a basic indication of professional equality and recognition. This too was not implemented, as you can see in that image right there. You have the player, but I don't know who it is. Gentlemen, respect is not a privilege. Professional preparation is not a luxury, but an obvious obligation. Our internationals deserve the same working and preparation conditions, the same institutional support, and the same respect enjoyed by the men's national players. The continuation of such practices runs counter to the principles of equality and professionalism that the CFA is obliged to uphold, while simultaneously damaging the image of Cypriot football itself. Immediate compliance with basic standards of equality is imperative. Boom. Mic drop.
Boom.
Get the F out of here, CFA. Get out, CFA. Get out. Get out.
Now, one thing I will say about Haris Loyazidis is he doesn't get involved in like the petty bickering that the previous version of the Cyprus FA would, following a statement like that.
No, but I will flip it a little bit.
Mhm.
When you're wrong, what can you say?
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, Gulmas would think of something to say regardless. Whereas, yeah. Listen, the best thing we can do as lay people is to go out and support the team. You know, they've got the game at I think it's at the Vasagi this weekend. If your team's not playing, go and yell at some women who are playing football.
Yell at them.
Well, yeah, you know. I stus na Bexure Malaga, you know.
Just like that one guy, just take him there.
Yeah, oh yeah, just have that guy there. Yeah, exactly. It'll get them players motivated.
Yes, oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Right. We have another story involving a second division side.
Correct. And we already know another of the 14 participants in next year's first division. And that's because Nea Salamina have not only been promoted to the first division, but they have actually won the second division. They've got 7 games left in the second division and 22 points clear of second place with only 21 points left. They have not lost a single game yet this season. Nea Salamina are back in the first division next season.
Yep.
Brilliant stuff.
It's a fantastic achievement. And when you bear in mind that they had a complete overhaul in the summer, new president, new board, new technical director, new head coach, new players, to achieve that, the way they've done it in such a short space of time is remarkable. And let's get it right. There are teams that got relegated from the first division, from the Barathima last season, that are struggling. And there are teams that were fighting for promotion last season that are in the relegation zone. So it's not an easy division to get out of. It's almost as if, once you're down there, you're in limbo. It's no man's land. So it's a great achievement. And I think it's even better that, or should I say poetic, that it coincides with Kenny Dyer. Now, for those of you who don't know, Kenny Dyer appeared on our sister podcast, This is Goba, which is about the Cypriot League that was in the UK that started in 1975. And Kenny Dyer played for Nea Salamina in the Goba League, and then he played for Salamina in Cyprus and was part of the cup-winning team in 1990. And Kenny Dyer's going to Cyprus in April. He's got a veterans team, Nea Salamina UK against Salamina Cyprus. Part of those, well, many of those 1990 cup winners are going to be playing in that game. And he's also going to be playing a game against Achna, which is another team that he played for. So that's happening in April. Watch this space, get some tickets, go show up, and just watch some of the vets kick a ball about. There you go. See, it tied it all in.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah. But yes, congratulations, Nea Salamina. And that is that. Apart from one more thing, are we ready for it?
We are ready. It's
ready for it.
It's an interesting one.
It's tasty. I've seen it.
It's time to spin the wheel. What is coming? We don't know. Spin the wheel now.
He's back, boys and girls. He's back. And it's a long one.
Oh, wow. Is it?
Well, if you look at the youth.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there was a lot of stuff you talked about. There was so much stuff. There was like phantom coaches not showing up and then being replaced by other ones. There was, games being cancelled because teams didn't show up. There was, all kinds of lovely stuff. The fines for ill discipline off the bench, all the normal things. Now, there was some abnormal things in there that we're going to talk about
Yes.
as well. So the first one is we've got to talk about Jay Gorter doing that kung fu kick to Thomas Kish.
Yes.
Which, according to Vrionides, was so dangerous that he gets an additional match ban on top of the suspension that he's got. So that's the first one. The second one, I wanted to bring it up because it's petty bullshit, but there was a load of fines being given out for fan behavior during the AONEO. We had we had both sets of fans burning something from the other team, which apparently set the other team's fans off. There was also those posters that the Omonia fans put up, which I was like, oh, how quaint, how quaint. You know the ones I'm talking about, right? You know, Mani Dara was the other, Mani Dara Guma, all that business. Anyway, apparently those posters are not suitable for a sporting event. I was like, okay. I mean, doesn't say much, but whatever, fine. And then obviously, you know, the some additional petty bullshit in there as well regarding, you know, some fans throwing some stuff and whatever. You know, AONEO stuff. You know, nothing random, nothing
out of the ordinary.
Nothing out of the ordinary, exactly. And then the big thing that even the sports media websites actually mentioned, because they don't normally mention stuff from the Vrionides report. What they normally do is they just go, oh, Aristotelis Vrionides brought out his latest discipline document, and then just the Control A, Control C, Control V, and that's what goes on the website. However, a lot of the websites also talked about Hermis Aradipo player Ioannis Evstathios, who's been handed a fine and a bit of a ban for grabbing hold of the referee by the neck and threatening him in the match versus Ethnikos Asha. Now, there's a ban. Who wants to put some guesses as to how long that ban is?
Well, I know what it is, so I'm not going to...
Ladies and gentlemen, Ioannis Evstathios has been suspended from football until 20th of August 2026. 6 months. Well, in essence,
so those in Agrodiri, he didn't. that wasn't meant to be like a, you know.
Yeah. I mean, it was a bomb, but that ban is actually longer than 6 months because the second and third division season. Because the second and third division seasons don't start until the end of September, beginning of October.
Yeah, he misses pre-season.
So in fact, he's out for 8 to 9 months.
Yes. There were some others, though.
There were some others, but that's the specific ones I wanted to talk about. Have you got one that you wanted to talk about?
I've got a couple.
Go on.
Actually, I've got three. First of all, Alex.
Oh, yes. I saw this. I actually saw this. I was like,
Spogliarits. I don't know if you're watching, bro. Sent off for dissent. I didn't know you had a potty mouth.
What is this with the goalkeepers ban this week?
I didn't know you had a potty mouth. I'm a bit disappointed. It's fine. Maybe it's because you've been talking to me a bit too much the past couple of years. Maybe I've brought some London into it. I don't know. And there was another one. Let me find it. Hold on a second. The Doxa were fined for failing to provide stretcher bearers. So no one was going to be lifting any players. Okay, cool.
Well, I mean, at least they had the stretchers there, right? So they could put them
Yes.
on there if there was an injury. They
But
just
no
have
one
to,
to carry.
yeah, they would just have to leave them there. Yeah,
Push them, just drag them along.
get a couple of the players to do it. You know,
There's a couple of stray dogs outside, just like tie it around the neck and drag them along. It will work. There was also Dingeni Zagredas Morfu. Now the staff member Aistodimu. Okay, he got a 2-match suspension and a fine for making an obscene gesture towards the opposing bench while celebrating a goal. But the next one is the best. The club's stadium officer, Andreas Xenofondos, was fined for arriving late to perform his duties. The stadium officer.
so it's the guy who unlocks the gates.
Yeah. Shall I do a quick Google search for a stadium officer job description?
Yeah,
Stadium.
but I believe it's the guy who has the keys to the stadium, lets everybody in, makes sure that the security gates are all locked up. That he's the one that makes sure the announcements go out for any problems.
Well,
Is the guy who makes sure that the grass is cut and the lining is done. Unlike the game last week for Achna.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here's something quite, I don't know if you want to call it poetic, coincidental, ironic. Barnett have a job available for a safety officer and a stadium. Where is it? Here we go. Stadium manager. Here we go.
Okay.
And Barnet are owned by Tony Kleanthous, a Cypriot.
Yes.
There you go. So the role is comprised of the following functions: stadium manager, safety officer, health and safety, safeguarding and licensing manager. He will be responsible for the safe, compliant and efficient operation of the stadium and wider sites. There you go. Let's have a look. Key responsibilities: day-to-day operational management of the stadium. Now, obviously, this is different.
Yeah.
This is the UK. So I think us in the UK, we're more serious when it comes to health and safety. There you go. Ensure the stadium is fully prepared for all fixtures, events, and non-match day events. Lead operational planning, meetings, and coordinate cross-department delivery. Manage service providers, contractors, and facilities teams to ensure high standards of maintenance, cleanliness, and presentation. So I'm guessing that the stadium manager is also in charge of, if the paratera are broken in the dressing rooms, they need to get them fixed.
Yeah, I think the job description is Cyprus is the guy with the keys.
Bunda γλυκιά σου ρε, ξέχασα ρε γαμώτο.
Ρε, πού τον Πέτρη
Μες στο δίπλο κάμνημνο μου.
Ρε, πού τον Πέτρη ρε, εκείνος που έχει τα γλυκιά, να πού να κάνουμε.
He's standing outside Coffee Island, drinking a freddo espresso. having a ciaro. Ρε, άνοιξα το καντζέλι ρε. Oh, God. Anyway, got nothing else. We're done.
Nah, that's it.
We're done.
Well,
wonderful,
that's it.
wonderful. Lovely. Well, boys and girls, thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate your support. Don't forget to give us a follow on Instagram and X at This Is Mappa. Thasos at Flares Cafes. Also, follow our sponsors at @stepout_Cyprus. We're done for another episode. It wasn't as fiery as I thought it would be, but at least we're calm, aren't we, Thaso?
Calmos, tranquillo.
Yes.
Nice. It's nice.
Do you know what? I've got a little surprise for you, but I don't know if I should do it now or when his name comes up. When his name comes up again, I'll give you the surprise. But I don't know when his name's going to come up because it seems in the second division now. So we'll leave it till the next time his name.
Okay.
And thank you, Rockax, and everyone else that's been watching. So we'll be back soon, boys and girls. Have a good night. Be safe. Be safe.
Be safe.
Be safe. Bye.